It started very, very small in an area called Luwata, which is north of here between South Luangwa and North Luangwa. And Jilly started it, sitting under a tree, working, with a very small number of people and just a few textiles. And then it started growing, and she would pile textiles in the back of her car and drive around to safari lodges and sell them. And it got bigger and bigger. And then, international clients were coming through, and they started placing export orders saying, this stuff's great, we should sell this, in America, we should sell this in the UK, we should sell this all over. So that's how the export business began. And the shop was initially a byproduct of the export business. So the rejected pieces from the export business were sold off in a small shop. And then as the area got busier with tourists, the shop grew, and then the retail business ended up overtaking the wholesale business. And not a lot of employment in this area. We're the biggest employer. And sadly, I suppose, when people aren't working, they go home and wait to be called. So if we have big orders come in, we're able to call people back to work. We are facing competition from all around the world. So we pride ourselves on sourcing everything within Africa, which can make our product more expensive than, maybe getting something from the Far East. And so the price point is a challenge, and it's very difficult sometimes to make sure that our story is told.
My name's Dindisa Chabwera, and I'm the production manager here at Tribal Textiles. I find that in this community, Eastern Province, Mfuwe in particular, people are more hardworking, people are more passionate about their jobs, and people are more up to face challenges and overcome them. So for our product design, we change it every year. So we either have new designers that come in and say, they want to try something new. This year we were really lucky. We had a few talented designers from around the world. We had some buyers from the US who said, we prefer things that look like this. And when you've been starching various animals for 10 years, and someone says, can you draw this? We're like, yes, without a doubt. We're more excited to take on new designs. Sometimes new designs come from, this year I introduced something called Freestyle Friday, where on Fridays, if we're not mad crazy, we all get a cushion cover and draw and design anything that we like. And if we really love a new design, then we implement it in a new line.
We're not in the clothing industry, we're in the fair trade industry and in home textiles, and so we will be focusing on designs that we see are appealing to people. And actually this shop is a great way to see what's going to work as well and what is not going to work, because you put something out here in the shop, and in 2 weeks' time you're able to see if people are reactive to it or not. If not, usually it's not going to be reactive in the export market, and likewise, the export market will not be reactive, and it's not going to be reactive in the shop. But one of the things I realized when I was in trade shows is how our product is different, and it's super interesting to get the feedback. That's probably one of the best feedback I had, not necessarily for designs and products, but your product is outstanding in the sense that no one does something similar. Our story is amazing. Our goals and the way we do things is really caring about the local people and the way we produce things, but also our technique and our products are not to be seen anywhere else. It's a technique that has never been existing. So the people that would stop spontaneously on my booth at trade shows in New York, for example, would say, wow, I've never seen that anywhere in 20 years. How do you do it? Where does it come from? And there you know that you have a product which is strong. And when you have a strong product, it sells itself easily. More easily than if it's something you can find anywhere else. Mostly, we're contributing to create jobs. We're contributing to create beautiful products that we try to put out there in the market, here or outside internationally. So I think that that's what makes me happy on a daily basis.
You have to tell the story so people see the value of what they're buying. The end product sitting in a big department store in America, but people don't always know that. It's easy to set up a business in Africa, but to be sustainable is key, and that's where the product comes in and the people behind it.